Hi everyone.
Hello.
It's Mish.
And what's my name again?
You
Mischief Mark, as my wife likes to call me, because I like to get in mischief. Because she's
mischievous Mark.
What do you think? What do you think?
Mischief Mark.
Mischief Mark. That's my handle.
Okay, mischievous.
Or you can call me
Mark.
Mischievous Mark. Whatever works for you.
Yes, that's the
Eminem. Get it? Eminem. We're using
and the marvelous Michelle and the mischievous Mark.
You can cancel this video. This video is gonna get -7 views.
Anyways, so guys, we just wanted to do a recap of our events this weekend, and you know, as it is February, which is the 11th month, so we just wanted to share our experience at the place that we went, which is the Go Place Spa. My goodness, we were in for a big surprise. So can you share how you felt about it? Just kind of highlight it.
Well, I was really taken back by, first of all, just the size of it. I'm not admittedly someone who, until I got married to you, I never really was someone who frequented spas. I just assumed they were just like a few of them we went to, like, you know, they look like the main floor of a house, right? They're not very big, you know, whatever. You have a couple main rooms or whatever, but this place is like, for a lack of better words, almost like the size of a warehouse. It's massive. The floor plan is like, put it this way, it's like walking into, only I compare it to in regards to structure and size, like a Walmart. It's huge. It's just really spread out. Lots of space for at least when we went. We went on a Sunday, which today is now Monday, but I don't know what it'll be like on a Friday evening. But anyway, getting back to the experience so I don't ramble on. Yeah, no, I thought it was amazing. They had so many different things to do. Like I said, I did mention briefly yesterday, like there's 4 different steam rooms. I call them steam rooms, but I'm just saying that collectively. Like there's a steam room in the men's area that's just quarantined off just for men only. They have a jacuzzi area for men only. They don't have a couples jacuzzi there. That's the only thing that I found, I guess, even remotely disappointing. I thought there would be an opportunity where we could just sit in the jacuzzi together, but you have to go to the common area. But the common area has 3 different saunas, 3 levels of different saunas. We had, the first one was called, what was the first one called?
Salt.
The salt room, which I thought that was pretty cool.
Actually, it's 4 saunas.
There's 4 saunas?
Yeah, it's a salt.
Oh, there's the cold one, yes, but there's a salt one, and then you go to the jade one. And for those who are familiar with they know what these terms mean. They have the jade rock and they have jade, and then they have what they call the volcano room, which is it's the hottest one. That's amazing. Oh no,
it was so hot.
Yeah, no, I mean
it was scorching hot to the point where just 15 minutes we were sweating like rats.
No,
we were wet like rats.
FYI, I don't think she's really Jamaican. She can't take the heat. Look how pale I am. I'm a pale Canadian, and I loved it.
I was never a heat person.
Yes, but anyhow,
I sustained. Well, I bore the heat there.
And there you go.
And I was lying there alongside, because you lie in the room. It's really nice, because then you have like a headrest, and then you can just lie there, you know, with your partner or whatever. And I think why they did it the way they did, like in terms of even the steam room inside the change room for each sex, is so that it doesn't, you know, there's no discrimination in terms of, you can have singles go there, you can have couples, so then people don't feel awkward. So I feel maybe that's why
I don't understand why the distinct, I mean, I understand obviously the distinct change rooms, but then they have, if you look online,
and also family too. Like,
yeah, but what does that got to do with anything? I mean, there's nothing provocative happening. There's not like people are coming in half naked, because you have to wear a uniform in the jacuzzi, mind you. Men can take their tops off, but
even their bottoms too.
Oh well, that's true. But I mean, I guess those things are self-explanatory. But I would rather not have that. I would rather just simply have out in the common area Anyways, there's really no reason to criticize it because it's not a necessity. I was just giving you my comment on that. But all the other experiences, the area where you eat, to my wife and I, it felt like the way we felt it. It felt like we were back on a cruise ship again. That's the way it felt. It had that environment. The staff were very helpful and very cordial, and there were many people, and you didn't have to search for people. You had to question people, and the area where they have lots of like different types of relaxing areas. There's areas where you could use your devices. There's areas where it's just completely silent, where people like just to lie and go to sleep, literally. And these have these long, extended like chase lounges. And literally, people were there. We were there watching people. They were literally curled up in a ball, sleeping. You can stay there for all overnight, 24 hours. Yeah, and it's only in Canada. I don't know what it'd be in the United States, but at least it's a fantastic bang for your buck, because there's so much to do. And then we didn't even take advantage of the entirety. We have a game area. They have a full-on gym, and I mean a full-on gym. I don't mean like going to the Hampton Inn or something where they got a few free weights and a treadmill. These guys got full-on cable machines, universal machines. They got a full dumbbell set. Admittedly, I didn't go in, so I didn't know if it had a squat rack and all that stuff. But anyway,
because we went to the gym in the morning, so
we're actually going to, because we actually came later in the afternoon, and we were otherwise obligated with some other things we had to do and commitments, so we came before. But we're going to come back again for sure and enjoy the full experience. We're going to come here and then that part. But anyways, I talked about my opinion, but I'll let you talk about the other things. They like the food, so talk about the food and all that.
Even the massage. So
yeah, talk about that.
We had the opportunity to choose between Swedish or deep tissue massage.
Yes.
And we decided that next time we'll do the Swedish, because the Swedish is more relaxing. So for those persons who actually venture into, making this decision, going there and so on, you can know that there's a difference between the deep tissue versus the Swedish massage. And if you just want relaxation, it's best to do the Swedish massage. We didn't know, but for the most part, I usually choose deep tissue. And the reason why I choose that is because I like to get into the core of relaxing all those tight muscles and like ironing out all those kinks in my body.
Yeah.
So I like that best.
The truth of the matter is, she likes to be manhandled.
We won't talk about what happened after we left.
Just
but anyways, so then after we went through all, as we said, we did the saunas and everything, relaxation, then we did a massage, and then we had dinner, and it was really, really nice. They also, as you saw in the other video, we had to wear
a uniform,
whatever they gave us. Like, it's like a uniform, so everybody was in the same clothing. I felt like we were at some place where it's almost like a hospital or like a
I mean, admittedly, if you can see on our videos, the outfits are by no means compliment your taste of fashion. They're not very nice. They look like you're in a hospital, but
like a mental
but I suspect they do that to keep us out of uniform. Because let's just face it. I mean, men and women, especially younger generations, that'll be walking around with literally scantily clad bikinis on and Speedos, and you don't want to see all that stuff. And at least I don't. So, I mean, the reality at the end of the day is it's like going to a private school. Everybody looks the same. It's uniform. It's nice. And you can't take your clothes off out in the open. Everybody has to wear it. You can't walk around like you're at like some beach in Europe somewhere. You literally
only in the steam room or the jacuzzi
and again, you're
tub.
Separated by sexes, so it's not like anything. And if you bring children, I don't know if you can actually bring children there. I'm not 100%.
I saw young people,
Did you?
Maybe teens.
Well,
but
teens,
not,
teens are different.
Not younger children. I don't think it would be appropriate.
But talk about our experience at the buffet. Not the buffet. Sorry, at the restaurant.
Oh my goodness! So, we had a full, how many courses? But we had everything. So first we have to order on a tablet.
Yeah,
to
that
kind
was
of
interesting.
choose
That was cool.
Like the food that you want, and then they just bring each item to the table as you order it, right? So. And you can decide whether you want certain things before or after your meal. So we ordered some he ordered the honey tea.
Yeah, the honey,
what was it? Chamomile
honey chamomile tea that was
with
so
honey,
nice, very relaxing.
and then I ordered the jasmine tea, and that was amazing. It just went down nicely.
Yeah, it did.
And also we ordered the fried rice, and trust me, we don't usually eat rice.
We don't eat rice because it doesn't rice. It's just like like we don't eat rice because not because it's nasty and you shouldn't eat it. Just as a whole, because it's so calorically dense, you can eat a lot of it very quickly. But the point of it, the reason I'm interrupting is when you look at the tablet, it looks like, if you look at, like, comparison to my hands, it looks like you're getting a little bowl like this, and it's just a tiny little bowl of rice. And it's like, okay, that looks nice. It's like Michelle says, oh, you should get the egg fried rice with the green onions. Okay, that's nice. Well, we got it. It was a bowl this big and that deep. So luckily, by God's grace, we were able to split it in half and eat it.
Yeah,
it wasn't as much as
good thing we didn't order separately.
We were gonna do that too. Yeah. So
I just said, you know what? It's best if he orders some, because oh yeah, we didn't talk about the wristband. So everything is you could say tracked or traced.
It's a fob.
Yes,
it's a fob.
So you lock your locker. You then when you open it, you have to use your fob to open your locker. Whenever you order something, they take the number on your fob, and then everything is billed to that fob. So it doesn't matter what it is. Like, and even when we did our massage too, everything is billed to the fob. So when we ordered, even though he ordered some items and I ordered some items, we just made sure that we didn't overlap. And it's a good thing we did that,
tell them what our main course was.
So mine was the lamb.
Rack a lamb. Or not rack a lamb, sorry. It was
lamb chops.
Lamb chops.
But I had four lamb chops.
They were
with
really...
broccolis and carrots and stuff. And then they added some guava or something on the plate, which was nice. Yeah. Nice touch. And we also had watermelon. It was so juicy.
Yeah, and by the way, when they brought the watermelon, holy smokes. We were, like I said, we're only going by what the picture said, and our server said, basically what you see in the picture is basically how you get it. So we weren't
exactly
expecting, the way the picture showed it, maybe like a couple, maybe 2 or 3 slices of little watermelon. They brought a plate this big with 8 slices of thick watermelon. I was like, was the first thing they brought,
nice.
Along with our tea. It was amazing. It was nice and cold, so it was fresh.
And then we had the fried rice, and then we had the main course, which was the lacquer. We also ordered some veggie, but we didn't get to taste it because they made a mistake with that. But that was okay. We didn't really want it because we realized how much.
Yeah, we ordered a green Chinese vegetable, like a garlic with garlic butter on it or something. But he brought stuff with like tofu and all that, and we were like, no.
Yeah, it would have been too much food for us anyways, because we realized how much food. And then we had the dessert. I had the tiramisu.
You skipped over my main
course.
Oh
yes, you had.
Yeah, I had for the first time I experienced it. I've always wanted to do it. I've never gone out to a steakhouse to order yet, but I ordered wagyu steak, and it was a 10-ounce wagyu steak. Absolutely delicious, so flavorful. I don't know how they prepared it, but they did it nicely. They brought it like cut up for me, and then on the side it had something like I think what it was, like a standard, like a Montreal spice. If you're into steaks and all that stuff, you know what I'm talking about with Montreal spice. But they don't pour it on it. They leave it as an option. So you use your fork, and then you just dip it into the Montreal spice, and then bite each bite. It was fantastic. But the steak,
I tasted it.
It was
like
a chef made it right, like just for me. It was absolutely
tender.
Flavorful, better than a ribeye. It was better than, but
it was tender.
Oh gosh!
But what part of the steak is that? Like,
I don't know. No, I don't know. These are
part of the beef?
Of the cow. I don't know. It's called Wagyu raised. I'm not informed enough to know what it is. I guess they started in Japan, from what I understand. But I know there's other countries like Australia. I think Canada does Wagyu. I'm not sure if Americans do it too, but it's a way of raising the cow and something, and and I think it's grass fed. I'm not 100% sure, but anyhow, we wanted to talk about that, but go ahead.
Yeah, and then after, so I tasted his beef, and it was really amazing. And even my lamb was very tender, and we both did medium well, so that was a good choice. I think if you do like well done, it might have not been the same experience if you choose well done.
You mean for the lamb chops?
Yeah, the lamb chops or the
how was yours? Like
it was the same.
Flavorful.
It was flavorful, and there was some sauce on it. I forgot what sauce they put on there. So exactly exactly how the pictures show you. You can see it on the screen or on the tablet or online. It's the exact same presentation. So they didn't disappoint in how we received the food, how it tasted compared to how they promoted it or advertised it. So also when we had our dessert, it was, well, I loved my dessert. I had the tiramisu, whatever that thing is. It was a pink kind of dessert thingy, but yours?
Yeah, that in regards to selection, I was a little disappointed in how much desserts they had. I mean, I'm not a big dessert guy. It's like every time I go out, I got to get big swaths of dessert. But I admittedly, I'm kind of maybe a standard person. I like to venture out. Michelle's a little bit more adventurous than I am in trying different types of combinations. But they only had about 5 different desserts, but they're only like little tiny ones.
They had a lot of ice cream stuff.
Yeah, they had ice cream. But anyways, it's not that it didn't disappoint me like I was expecting, you know, coconut cream pie and cheesecake.
Yeah, I
and
think
all that.
we always like certain items. Like we love apple.
Yeah.
We like apple crumble. We like
apple crisp and I'm cheesecake. And anyways, I guess maybe we're just spoiled that way in a sense where we're maybe not spoiled, but maybe just in a sense where we're complacent in what we like. We have our little narrow margin, so we're kind of cookie cutter. We don't get out of our box. Michelle's a little bit more adventurous than I am, because often we go out and she'll go, do you think you're feeling still peckish? You want maybe a little dessert? I go, yeah. She goes, oh, try this, you know, tumble cake with coconut dropping something on it. And I'm like, nah. She's like, yeah, let's try it. And then it turns out most of the time she's right. It tastes pretty good. But I wasn't overly. I didn't like my dessert, but not so much, whatever. But I mean, but regardless, that has no. I still give it 5 stars because it was.
It was
the quality of the food. What did it for me was like I'm spending the big money on the steak. I want that to be the pinnacle of my experience, and it was. So absolutely. And would I get it again? 100%.
Yeah, it's about $55.
Yeah, it was expensive for sure,
but it was worth it.
But Wagyu beef is expensive. Period. Anyways, it's like a ribeye steak.
Then my lamb was about 30 something.
But and I saw her lamb chops. They were each, like, I'm using it in proximity to my hand, like. Not including the bone itself, they were probably about that round. A lot of meat on them, and there was 4 of them, so it was really good.
Yeah, I was
really
full.
good. And she was excited when she started biting into it.
Yeah, I felt good. So. I felt good, and it just went down nicely. And with my jasmine tea, and one other thing, if you're looking for alcoholic drinks, they don't have.
No,
that.
They don't have it.
They have a lot of punch, like icy.
Yeah, they don't even have wine or anything there, which is fine, because I suspect they don't. Because number 1, you can't stay over there, and number 2, I suspect they don't want people.
No, you can stay overnight.
No,
but
I mean,
$15.
Sorry, that you can stay there, but they don't want people drinking and getting drunk and carousing and whatever. So so it's a very safe environment.
Oh very relaxing, and it makes sense too, because alcohol, it kind of gives you the wrong feeling in the morning and stuff like that. So if you want somewhere that is relaxing, especially if you're looking for somewhere for, you know, and to celebrate your anniversary, or, you know, and for us, as we said, we went there primarily because we wanted to do something in terms of just to relax and also to commemorate our engagement. So that's one of the reasons why we went. Yeah. So it was really a nice outing, and we, as he said, it felt like we were on a cruise. It felt like we were on vacation.
Yeah,
it did. It's like when you get inside, you forget where you are. It doesn't feel like it's Canada. It doesn't feel like we're in Markham.
Yeah, no.
It just feels like we went somewhere really.
And then we capped it off by grabbing a hotel for the evening to make a nice cap for our evening.
Yeah,
and
we wanted to celebrate privately,
and that was good.
And that was hot. He's being bashful, but it was hot. And I think, you know what, too, after you have such a relaxing day, it makes it even special, right?
I get it.
Why are you so? You know how many words?
Oh anyway. No, it's just I'm replaying all the fun moments, which were many. Yeah,
so guys, we just want to give a shout out to
this video's got long. Yeah.
So, and we really appreciate it. So this
what's
is
it called
just a
again?
recommendation.
I think it's called Go Place. Yeah, Go Place Spa. It's in Markham, Ontario. For any of our American friends, it's in Markham, Ontario.
And we asked them if there's anywhere else like this. The girl said, I don't know.
Yeah,
so.
but we're recommending it. And again, for any of those who are people who are traveling and those who just want to have a romantic evening, literally within 5 minutes in circumference, there's like 5 hotels. So there's like a nice. You're not like way out in the middle of nowhere. You're in, and it's a really nice area. It's a really built up. Markham.
So we're at the Hilton right now. So. And it's just 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes away.
Yeah, there's 2 hotels here. There's a Hampton, there's a Hilton, there's a Spark Hilton just on the road. There's like I said, there's probably in not even 5 minutes driving, there's at least 6 hotels. They're all in proximity. Anyway, guys, we got this video gone too long as it is, so
so as usual we say, let's keep it real, and thanks for your support. Continue to like, subscribe, and share, and comment. And thank you for all the subscribers as well. Yeah,
my gosh, it keeps growing and growing and growing. This time last year we had about 200 followers.
No.
Or 2 subscribers.
We had nothing because we started in April.
Did we?
Yeah.
Well, that's even better. Now we're getting close to 6,000. That's crazy. So we're doing something right. So you know what? We rarely see it. We definitely see comments, but you know, give us some feedback on how we do. Give us some feedback on what you guys would like to see, what we want to talk about, whatever the case may be. We're trying to keep it as real as possible. We try not to be too cookie cutter or try to be like another channel. We're not trying to prove anything other than we're just 2 people who want to share, at least at a bare minimum, in a sense, just our experiences in life in general, and through the eyes of our faith, through the eyes of our relationship and fitness and all those good fun things, in something to our work, like I talk about trucking videos and stuff. So anyhow,
and stay tuned for another video. It's going to be a comedic video.
Oh, I don't know about comedic, but I'll give you just a brief bite of that. I won't even. You got to come back.
It's a suspense. Leave it where it is.
I had an experience last week.
But that's not like any other. And all this 30 years, he's never had that. But stay tuned.
All right.
Let's keep it
See
real.
you soon. All right.
Ciao.